Hello Taurus, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy this reading. It is a general life reading and I've already shuffled and laid out the cards, quite a bit to get through. Please don't forget to like and share or like and subscribe as that will help to move the videos around YouTube. Okay, so your areas of life are work and lifestyle, home, your home lifestyle and general lifestyle, health and well-being, your actual physical home and your relationship to your family, and then also various types of aspects to do with creativity, children and entertainment, taking risks and so on. So I'm going to start here with the fifth house. So I'm seeing a few possibilities. I'm seeing a few themes here. Some of them may be interrelated. So first of all, you may be starting a family. I mean, this is a possibility. And if that is the case, you are leaving a lifestyle behind which involve going out, more social parties, that sort of thing. You may be leaving that behind at this time to move forward into a new realm of life. It could also be that you are involved in the arts or the entertainment industry, something like that, or you are very creative and something is shifting and changing there, and you're going to be moving forward in that one. It could also be a love affair that you've been involved in. Maybe that is ending and you're moving on from that as well. But there is some sort of risk element involved here. It could also involve children. It could be your children. Either you're having a child or it involves your own children or something to do with them possibly could be coming up to do with this as well. But there's also, it can also be bringing, something to do with pleasurable activities and so on. And that may be just taking a backseat at this time. Now, at the bottom, we've got South Node Life's Debts. So this is a turning point card. There's no getting away from this. This is releasing the old or the familiar, or it could be emotional baggage, or it could be situations which have been in place for some time. You are going to be releasing that. Now, this could be like really an abrupt ending and a beginning that could very well be happening for you. So a big door slams shut and now you are in this period of adjustment. You will be out of your comfort zone, and you're going to be looking around for, obviously for support and also for a way forward, or just to get yourself into a better position. Depends on all the aspects I've outlined here. But South Node is very much about letting go of baggage, the old and the familiar, or familiar structures that have been in your life simply falling away. It could be very abrupt, as I said. It can also be the releasing of karma. So this can be to do with your children or your children's karma, or it could be to do with a way of life that you have been in. Now, this could be something like if you are in the arts industry, or you are an actor, or you're a creative, or you're involved in some way in that, it could even be an activity like a dancer or something like that. If you're involved in that, it could very well be that this has been part of your life's, karma, as it were. You've been working your way through that, aspects to do with that, karma within those fields. But it's all been part of your life's work. And that is now moving away, or it's being replaced, or it's evolving in some way. But it looks to me like it's going to be quite a sharp change. It's about releasing the old and moving forward into the new. You're going to need to work at this. This is not going to be a quick, a quick transition into happiness. You're going to have to persevere. You're going to have to try a few different things. You're going to have to keep trying, keep trying. This may be with the field that you're going into, or whatever you're transitioning into. It's about perseverance. It's about being determined. And also knowing your worth, but actually moving forward, trying different things. And if that doesn't work, then trying something else. It really is it can be quite a testing time with this card. But what it is going to do is going to open a new path for you, or a new area in your life, because that's just the way you need to be right now. I do feel that with the, you've got at the top, you've got Cordelia, go outside. You have been indoors too long, go outside and get some fresh air. So this can be figuratively, because this is about enjoyment, all kinds of activities, all kinds of recreational activities. So this could be part of your life's work, like entertainment or parties and things like that. Or it could be things to do with children. It could be a romance, anything to do with that, any kind of performance even. But it can also be all kinds of activities. Now, this could be a sport. It could be a sport that you are now emerging out of or changing in some way. Or it could be some kind of club activity. Or it could be any kind of recreational, physical or pleasurable activity. It could even be a handcraft. Whatever it is, it's covered all here in the 5th house. And it's saying that you need to have this change. You need to bring about a change, or you need to get out into the fresh air, get out into nature, possibly by the sea, and actually interact with nature, because you're going to get a lot of information and a lot of support and comfort from that. So that can be either in a sport or an activity, or it could be painting of natural things, photography, whatever it is, or it could be spending time in nature with your children. But you need a change of environment. You need a change of surroundings. Now, this could very well be coming in with the 4th house as well, which is a change. It could be a change of home or a change of where you are currently. And that may all be coming in with this. There's some kind of exploration or some kind of change of scenery that is required here, and that's going to activate you in some way. It's also going to bring in fresh air. It's going to bring in new perspective. It's going to enliven things. It's going to bring a bit of fun and relaxation in, and that's where you're going to get respite from the South Node, which is about letting go of things. Okay. It could also be in some way that your authenticity may have been stifled or may have been on hold for some time, and now you're getting a chance through the South Node to actually bring this back on board, or to actually activate it again, or to come back to it in some way. All right, authenticity. This is being authentic to yourself, to your enjoyment and your happiness, and just getting back in touch with that in some way, shape, or form. Now, there's a number of things connected to this. We have the Fairy Tarot here, 8 of Winter. You have what it takes, if only you believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. All right. So this is a pretty much a mental, it's a mindset, it's an attitude that you have currently, and that needs to be released. So it could be very much to do with this releasing of this baggage, or this emotional trap, or this mental trap. Something is going to come along to shift you out of that, and that's what she's saying. She's saying 8 of Winter, this is very much a mental kind of a prison almost, and you need to break free from that. You can just simply float away if you decide to do it. Okay, so this is a decision that you need to make, and building up your self-confidence, and you have what it takes. You definitely have the talent, you have the ability, and you have the skills to get where you need to be with this. So have confidence in yourself. Now, to go with that, we also have the Earth Element Stability card coming in. So this is, the Taurus Collective is part of the Earth Element, but what it's saying is that things will become more stable. All right. So they may not seem like it with the South Node. It may not seem like it, but things will become more stable. But it's going to be pretty much dependent on your attitude. What you're going to be doing now with whatever area you're now moving into, or whatever changes you're making, you're going to be building a foundation for life, the rest of your life, a new foundation, if that is the case. Because whatever was there before is going to now leave you in some way. So this is saying this is an opportunity for you to build a foundation of your choice, a foundation which is going to see you through. Now this takes patience and it takes time. All right, you can't be rushing and forcing things to happen. It's also kind of weighing things up. It's also like a form of gardening, your garden of possibilities. What are you planting? What are you growing? What earth are you using at this time? This could very well be house and home, or it could be land related as well. You have got the 4th house, so that could very well be coming in. that which does cover real estate. So it could be that you maybe are leaving your current environment and going on an adventure and changing your scenery, changing your environment, going somewhere else. You could be traveling, you could be going long distance, or you could just be going to over border somewhere, whether it's a state or whether it's a country, whatever. There's some new area or some earthy adventure that you need to go on. It could also be that you may need to just travel around a little bit until you find the right thing. What it's saying is that with the earth element, sometimes it can be very heavy and overly grounding. So in some ways it can make it difficult to maneuver. So this is going to be determined by your attitude. So don't be afraid to try new things. That is what this card is saying, and it keeps coming up here as well. Don't be afraid to try new things, because in that is going to be your key. This is going to help you. So as I said, there's perseverance involved here. Don't get disappointed if something doesn't work out the first time, or you try something, it doesn't quite gel. You may need to try different things. There's going to be perseverance. You're going to have to keep trying here. But it's your attitude, it's your belief, your self-belief that you will find what you need. And just have that sort of lighter attitude where you're willing to explore, you're willing to try new things, go in different directions, have a look around, explore a bit, and be open to making changes, because then that is going to move you in the right way. But stability will come in, and you will find what you need. You may also be meeting others on these journeys or on these explorations, and they're going to help you. So you're building up contacts. It's also about building up resources, whether this is land or contacts or support or abundance. It can come in many different forms, and that's what this is. It's stability, but it's earthy, and it's always about your security and your abundance. Okay. Now, to do with this, we've got the 6th house. Now, the 6th house covers your working life, and this can be your work, as in your work routines, what it is you're doing. It's also to do with your workplace, your work colleagues, and it's also to do with your craft, whatever your craft is. Now, that could be you're in the entertainment industry, or you could be in the media, or you could be very creative. You could be using your body physically, either in athletics or some kind of physical activity. But it's mastery of your craft, okay, whatever it is that you do, and it's your daily routines around that. It's also your daily routines around your health and your diet and your well-being and your lifestyle. Pets may also come into this as well. So it's what is going on in your daily life. It's also in a way kind of serving yourself. How are you setting up your routines, and how are you moving forward in these areas of your life? Now, we have got at the bottom Moon Soul, and then at the top we've got Mother Mary, expect a miracle. So if you are birthing something, whether this is a physical birthing or whether you are trying to birth something else, birthing and that sort of thing comes in with the Moon card. All right. It's also about crowds, and if you're in the entertainment or the media or some industry which reaches a lot of people, crowds may come in here. It can also be travel related. So again, I did mention travel as well. So something is coming in to do with this. It's also to do with your moods and your habits. Now, as I said to you before, with South Node and with the Earth Element card, you could have habits or attitudes and beliefs which are changing at this time. They need to change in order to move you forward. So you need to let go of some things. Your habits and how you have been living your life, your lifestyle, your well-being, your diet, the way you work, all of those things, methods, organization, all of that, daily rituals, all comes in with the habits and your moods as well, the fluctuations with the moon. It can also be that you are looking back at some area in this way with like sentimentality and nostalgia. That's fine, because you get wisdom and hindsight from there, but you can't live there. Your rearview mirror is small for a reason. You need to move forward. So bring the hindsight and the understanding forward and apply it to what you're doing, and then move forward with whatever it is that you need to do. It could also be to do with goods that are old and new. So this could be like antiques or something. And if you've got the 4th house, you may be wanting to move into interior decorating, or decorating of some sort may be important for you. So this is like setting up a business or involved with that, buying and selling older things, nostalgic things, you know, could be, that may be just for a few of you, but that does come in. But the moon is always about your emotions. It's always about your security. It's where we go to feel secure. So find out where your moon is in your chart, okay? It's a very nurturing sign. So this is a planet. So this is about nurturing. So this could be health, diet, and well-being related as well. Maybe you need to work on that, or there's something's come up. It can also be a change in the body, a physical body, if you're a feminine with the moon cycles and so on. It could also be tapping into your feminine wisdom or your feminine counterparts or feminine people around you. Now, whether you're masculine or feminine, we have both. They've got to be balanced. So you could be tapping into that side and listening to your intuition and your instincts at this time. Now, it's saying, Mother Mary is saying, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So something in the sixth house has been an issue. It could also be domestic issues that have come up, domestic and family or mother-related issues. And it's saying that, you know, once you make a request to the universe, you say your prayer, and then you have belief that it's going to manifest, and then you let it go, and then you get on with your life. You get out of your own way, and then it gives the opportunity for Mother Mary or the universe or God or whatever it is that you relate to come in with the solution. It may not look exactly how you've asked, but it will be exactly right for the situation. Okay, so be open to that and let it come by itself. All right, have trust and faith that it will come to you. Some sort of miracle is going to come in here for you. Now, we have also got the Queen of Autumn here. So generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. So this is where the Earth element card comes in, and obviously you are an earthy sign. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So this could be somebody who, it could be anybody, but it could also be a feminine person. This maybe is why you've got the moon here. It could be a female or a feminine person, or somebody who has a very unique instinct or intuition. They could also be very generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. So that's the kind of energy they have, whether it's a masculine or feminine, as I said. But this card usually would indicate a feminine, being the Queen of Autumn. But as I said, take it as it resonates. So it could also be that you are learning to embody these qualities within yourself at this time. So this is why be practical with respect to how you proceed. This is a very abundant energy. The Queen of Autumn is the Queen of coins, if you want to look at it that way. And the ability to make anything more beautiful. So this is a mastery of your craft. Okay, whatever that is. You've also got the home card, and you've got the 5th house. So this is all about creation, home, interiors, and it could be something that you produce, whether it's, you've got gifts and talents in some way, shape, or form. Taurians are very gifted, normally from the arts perspective or creativity, or however it's coming in for you. So I feel it's how you're going to use this craft and how you're going to use these opportunities around you at this time, and that is what you're going to make more beautiful in some way. It could even be yourself, however it applies to you. But I do feel that somebody may be coming in to assist you. You're going to connect with them, and this is why making connections is important. Or it could be that you are connecting to somebody in your family, or you are bringing this in to yourself at this time. And then we also have the 4th house. As I said, this is the house of home, where you're currently living, the physical structure, but it can also be if you may be renovating, or you may be changing where you are living currently, and it can also be to do with real estate, land, anything to do with that. It's also the atmosphere in your home and the people in your home. It's also your relationship to your family, your roots, your foundation, your ethnic identity, or your ancestry. So take it as it resonates. Okay. So now at the bottom we've got water element coming in. So you're going to be in a very quiet pause before the action frame here, with the water element sensing and nurturing yourself, And then at the top, you've got green Taurus, start delegating. So what I feel is happening with the fourth house, you, as I said, may be relocating or changing something, or you're going somewhere to investigate. You may be going on a bit of a trip. And so your home situation will be on the move for a while. That is entirely possible. Or you could be going on a trip, or you could be relocating or changing communities, or just going somewhere which is going to be more beneficial for you from your profession, whatever that may be. It may be that you're changing industry, something, but a relocation or a change of home may be required at this time. Or it could be that you are starting a family and you're changing something in your home to accommodate that expansion. All right. So with the water element card, this is a time for nurturing. Okay, this is a time to be quiet, to go within. And if there has been any drama and situations occurring, just to let that flow over you right now. You need to withdraw, you need to retreat, you need to pull your boundaries up. Because when you're in that quiet, compassionate, sort of, very compassionate frame of mind, but quiet, sometimes people can take advantage, especially if you take a step back. Sometimes they can try and, take advantage of you when you're in that situation. So put your boundaries up, step back, and spend time tapping into your imagination, your inspiration, doing creative work, writing could even come in with this. It's sort of connecting to your imaginative abilities, inspiration, the divine, the universe, whatever that is, and going with your instincts and your emotions. It's also a preparation period for a busy period or an action period. So it's kind of like planning. This is planning and dreaming to get things, your ducks in a row, to gather your energies as well. You're going to need to gather your energy with this card, all right? And you may also just feel like you're drifting a little bit. So that's why I said sometimes with your home situation may be changing over a period of time. And you may be feeling a little bit gypsy-like, or things are not 100% clear. And so you may just feel like you're drifting a little bit. But that's necessary for this time, because you're tuning in and you're reformulating, you're refining things with the water element, okay? If there is stuff to do, then you need to delegate it to other people to assist you at this time, whether this is a service or family members or anybody that can assist you at this time. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, so that's your spirit team and Green Tara, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself, okay? You need to gather your energy. You need to take a break. You need to take a rest, all right? So just to reformulate and get to grips with your situation, to regroup. So with this energy, it's very much about sort of also planning time in for yourself here. So delegate what you need to free up time for yourself, because you're going to need to do this planning and to make good decisions, all right? And you can't do that if you're constantly under pressure or you are run off your feet. You also don't want to be, as I said, taken advantage of, and your energy is constantly being zapped and sort of absorbed by others. You need to put your boundaries up so that you've got time and space to make good decisions at this time, okay? Then we also have here the Irene, the peace card. There is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. All right. So she's saying that be at peace. All right. Don't feel guilty or ashamed of taking a break or using this time to just reformulate and get yourself together. Don't worry. All right. Things are going to work out. You're expecting a miracle here. There is a child there. There is abundance. There's happiness. So be at peace. So as I said, it's going to be very much determined by your attitude and your beliefs and your habits and your nurturing abilities at this time of yourself and of your immediates, whether it's children or your body or whatever it is, or it could be a cause or something that you're trying to do at this time. Just relax into peace. Come back to peace. Come back to the present moment. Breathe, meditate, walk in nature, go on walking meditations, do whatever it is you do, handcraft, something that is repetitive that gets you into that meditative frame of mind. But just have faith that things are working out and that your prayers have been answered or are going to be answered. Just a note about the moon. The new moon will be on the 4th of November, and that is going to be in Scorpio. That is at an angle to you, so you're going to feel that one. Then also full moon partial eclipse will be on the 19th of November, and that is in Taurus, so that is in your sign, all right? So that is, you're definitely going to feel that one as well. So something could be shifted with this moon aspect here. Okay, Taurus, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and if you want to stay on for the love reading, that's following straight afterwards. Otherwise, please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Hello, Taurus. Welcome back to your love reading. This will be for you and your person, your special someone, your significant other, whether you're just starting out or whether you've been together for some time. Just take it as it resonates for you. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, to help move the videos around YouTube. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards, so let's have a look what's coming in for you here. Okay, so there is some, it looks to me like you have an opportunity. There's some sort of opportunity here in the situation, the love situation. There's some sort of opportunity here, because you've got, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So I think that this should be seen as an opportunity, or a gift, or some sort of luck, a lucky break or a breakthrough, something that's going to expand your horizons in some way. And so whatever it is that's coming into the situation here is going to do that. But you may be fretting about details, or concerned, either one of you, about details, instead of looking at the bigger picture, seeing that this is a really good opportunity coming in for you, or it's like something that's being presented and you need to actually just really look at it and follow up on it. It could also involve travel, or some sort of moving around, going on a trip, or even just a holiday or something like that, just to mix up the energies and to actually reconnect and to look at things from a different perspective. It's always better when you are away from your everyday life, you know. So it could be to do with that. It could be that you have become distracted with other things, and you could be overlooking this opportunity, overlooking the possibility of something developing wonderfully here, because you've also got the sun. So the sun is a beautiful energy. It's about well-being. It's about confidence. It's about a life force. So I feel that maybe one or either of you is feeling a lack of confidence in this situation, whatever the situation is between you or within, you know, that your life is, your relationship is facing currently. So it could be that with a trip or a holiday or a breakaway or some kind of change of scenery, that is going to enhance the life force and bring that sunniness in to the situation. So it could very well be that. It could also be to make things shine, but it could also be that this opportunity, this full moon in Sagittarius, is saying to you that there is an opportunity to really improve the life force, or to make things really so much better. It's going to energize, and it's going to create opportunities. It's a very creative sign. So it's also about just lifting the spirit up. I feel that this is the opportunity that is available for you now, however it's coming to you, or whatever is you're facing your relationship. So just be careful that ego doesn't get in the way, because that can also come in with the sun as well. But it really is about shining. It's about it's quite a masculine influence, but it's about life force and spirit, and moving forward, and just better times, really. We have also got, this is the divine door for the relationship. It says the Odyssey, take in the beauty of country lands and botany, explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. So I do feel that that's what it's saying, is that some sort of, you must treat this as an adventure, either the relationship or something that you want to do together, or something that has come up now, perhaps an external change which is affecting the relationship, and you need to look at it as an adventure. And that is also very much a Sagittarian quality. It's all about exploration. It's about learning. It's about different cultures. It's about travel. But it's also about exploring, whether this is internally or externally. So I just feel that there's an opportunity here that needs to be taken up. It's available for you, but there is some work to be done in the meantime. On your side, we've got you know, there may be elements of your side and your person's side that are interchangeable, so just take it as it resonates. But we've got Neptune and then we've got Mars coming up. Now, these two are kind of at odds, but I do feel that the Neptune is this dreamy, kind of escapist, fantasy kind of situation. It can also be about tapping into imagination and inspiration or the divine. It can be about meditation and spirituality as well. So, but it can also be about confusion, lack of boundaries, things like that. And then Mars is all about action and willpower and strength, and that, you know, sort of that heat and courage, moving forward with strength, leadership, and so on. So you may want to move forward with something very much, but you're being asked to just be in a more reflective state at the moment. This is maybe why we've got reflection here. So let's just explore a bit more. It's got here the door, divine door for you is trust the universe. Intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. Have faith and breathe. Okay, so I feel that what it is saying is that you need to build up your willpower, build up your strength, which is the Mars, okay? And just be determined, go for it, still have that desire and that wish and that want to go ahead and move forward with something. But the timing's not quite right yet. And so Neptune is all about connecting on the inner realms, and this is also about spending more time in meditation or reflection, just to, you kind of in that phase, possibly before the action comes in. There is something that you need to take action on here. As I said, this opportunity, there's some sort of opportunity. It could also be that you have been distracted or away with the fairies about something, and you need to actually take action on it. But the timing of it is not quite here at the moment. There's still a little bit of there's a slight delay, or there's something that needs to come in first. So have faith and breathe, all right? So take it as it resonates for your situation. So certainly there will be some action that is required, but you may just have to be in a more reflective state in the interim until you get the go ahead. Or, as I said, you're been distracted and you've missed the point somewhere, and now you've got to move ahead with something, but you must wait for the timing. The timing's not quite right yet. Okay. Now, with your person has got Gemini, which is a very communicative energy. So very adaptive and flexible, and also vocal, but I get the feeling that they may be over-analyzing things at this time. They could very well be really in overdrive, or they could be a bit all over the place. They need to actually spend a bit of time in contemplation, but at a deeper level, because they could be coming across as a bit scattered right now. This is the divine door for them, and it's got silent skill. I challenge you to unpack your mind in meditation's grace. The soul can unwind. Okay, breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. So there is something that they perhaps are just not facing, or they're just not seeing at this point, because they're just all over the place. They need to slow down, they need to breathe, they need to spend a bit more time in meditation, and then they will get the clarity, or they will get the information that they require. But certainly they, I just get the feeling that they're a bit all over the place. Or it could be that you need to lead, and you want to lead, but you just have to wait. There's something that's going to occur first, or some kind of indication about what you want to do. It could also be that you may need to be approaching this relationship with more spontaneity. That could also be coming up for you, and that would go with the love situation, where the Sagittarian energy is a bit more spontaneous, and the sun is like that. It's about being in the moment, living in the moment, trying new things, and just going with it, having confidence. And I feel that, possibly you may be waiting on a commitment or some other kind of situation in the relationship, and it's not quite ready for that. But in the meantime, be a bit more spontaneous, but be in the moment, and look at this as a wonderful opportunity to just explore and enjoy things, and get out and about and invigorate the relationship with a new environment or new scenery, or just doing and trying new things. And your person will certainly go along with that, okay? And that being in the moment and being a bit more spontaneous may suit them, and then it will, help to dispel any doubts that they may be having, okay, about either the direction or the relationship or what's actually occurring at this time. We also have, for the relationship, we have the Sacred Lotus. So this is saying, and this is the door, and it's saying, compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit jewel. So this is saying that this is about rising up to the light. The lotus grows up through the mud, basically, and then it produces this beautiful flower on the surface of the water. But it rises up literally from the bed of the river or the lake or whatever, and it comes up through that murkiness. So I do feel that this is about also applying compassion to yourself and to the process and to what it is that is facing you guys at this time, and just being aware that everybody is coming up through different things and moving up through things in order to produce that beautiful flower. So it's like a period of refinement, or there is a refinement process, and certainly with Neptune around, that is very much the case. There's refinement that is required here. And then also something to do, I think possibly there's a dream, or there's this opportunity on the table here. There's something that you could be working towards, or you could be trying, or you could just be going into, and it's going to require some courage here. Okay, we've got the Aries element coming in, the Aries sign. So this is about spontaneity. This is about trying new things. This is about courage and daring, and it's also got that assertive edge to it as well. No nonsense card. So it's fiery and sparky. Let's go do that. So I just feel that being an earth sign, it's perhaps that you need to bring this in to the actual relationship. You need to bring this sort of slightly more fiery, more spontaneous, more energetic, trying new things energy. Because there is an opportunity, there's a unique opportunity here, and that's why you've got to look at the big picture. There's some opportunity, some sort of adventure or exploration or learning, a big learning situation that is facing you both now, and it's going to be about lifting the life force, the energy and the essence of the relationship, and it's going to obviously going to affect both of you, but it's going to help things shine, or to bring that shine in. Then we've also got the bottom of the Moonology is believe in the impossible blue moon. So as I said, there is some opportunity, or there's something that you need to have belief in, and this is why you have faith and breathe for your divine door. Trust the universe. All right, so you may be, or your person, one of you may be having doubts and just feeling that this is too good to be true. Whatever this opportunity is that's facing you now, or it's the relationship, some aspect is believe in the impossible. The blue moon is very rare. Okay, so this is a very rare opportunity. It's only going to come around once, and you need to go for it. You really need to go for it. And this is why you have the Aries card, to go for it. And the lotus is leaving the mud behind so that you can rise to the surface, this beautiful refining process. Believe in the impossible. Have faith that you've been presented with a unique opportunity here, or a unique adventure or exploration, or some kind of breakthrough. But believe in the impossible. Have faith that it will, that it will come about, and that you are able to take it up, because you need to have confidence to take it up as well. Have confidence in yourselves, and go for it. Just go for it. Okay, Taurus, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and have a wonderful few weeks. I'm not sure when I will see you again, but it could be next month, or it could be a bit later. Just see how we go. But take care, and please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.